Hello and welcome back to the Goblin Cave. Sean here, where in this video we are going to take a look at the core rulebook for the old world. Obviously it's been out a couple of weeks now, which is great. There's been a lot of enthusiasm about it. I certainly am excited for it, so let's go and take a look at what's in the book. So here we have the core rulebook for Warhammer the Old World. It's very eye-catching with the blue against the gold here. It has that nostalgic fantasy feel to it. So first of all, as you pick the book up, it's got some weight on it. So that's the depth. So you've got a lot of content in here. We go to, if we have a look, there's a lot in the index. So 352 pages in all. So yeah, it's got a lot of content. Let's just have a look at the back as well. So nicely displayed. I just think when it's on the shelf, it's eye-catching. At my local branch in Burton-on-Trent, I did see a couple of these books on the shelf and they did look eye-catching. But I'm very disappointed with their display there because there isn't an old world display or nothing. It's just in the new section where there's a couple of bits. I had to order this online. Currently at the date of filming they are temporarily out of stock, but do not buy from any scalpers. I've seen a couple out there where they're trying to double if not triple the price on books and other figures. Do not buy from them. You will get your hands on some eventually. Just be patient. So I was able to get a hold on this. I've read a little bit into it. I haven't read it from cover to cover, so let's go ahead and open it up and have a look in the cover then. So we have, like in the Ravening Hordes book I did show, if you haven't seen that video I'll leave a link to so you can go and watch it. So yeah, basically the different realms here of the old world. Which it's an eye-catching map. I do believe you can buy a map as well, separate. I haven't got one. I don't know if any of you have. You know, drop it in the comments if you have and your thoughts on it. So yeah, as we can see, it's very just trying to get out the glare of the light because I'll just say the paper quality is very good. It's got that glossy finish to it. The texture's nice, which you would expect because it is £42.50 it did cost. I did say it was 45 before in a previous video, but it's not. It's 42.50, so I'll just correct myself. But yeah, time you've bought excuse me, time you've bought yourself supplement books and core rule books, you're getting on to you know, 70-80 quid between. So yeah, something to bear in mind. So here we have the contents of what's in there, basically your rules. You've got the World of Legend, which is good. I certainly want to read through that at some point when I have more time. Then obviously we go into the rules, which we have the magic, advanced rules over on this side, if we just get that. So we've got advanced rules in there, battlefield terrain, Warhammer armies, campaign battles. Obviously we've got Warhammer battles as well at the end there. Laws of magic, realms of magic, narrative battles, and quick references at the back, as well as magical items. So there's a lot of contents in there. And like I said, in this video I'm not going to go through page by page each bit. It's just basically to give you a brief look into the book, so what you're actually getting with your money and the quality of what it is. So the quality on that point is, like I said before, is absolutely fantastic. There's a good weight to it, which is always a good indication of quality, I always think. You know, the good finish here with the gloss style paper. It is thick, very nice. The pictures in it as well, as I talk here, I'll just give you a look round. So the pictures in it are really good. I'm loving the orcs and goblins there. Obviously get over to this side, you've got your high elves, which are obviously factions yet to be released. I believe Orcs and Goblins are coming first in, I think they've said spring, which I'll interpret to mean, I don't know, March, April, May at the latest. That's certainly how I see things there. But as soon as the Battalion box of the Orcs is out, I will try and get a box. So obviously then we go into a nice clear page of what you need. So obviously you need your rule books, an army, a battlefield, a measuring tape, terrain, templates, dice, and pen and paper. So I think, you know, this is obviously geared up for people who have played before, because there's a lot to it. There certainly is a lot to it. So it's obviously, if you've played before, it's going to help. If you've not played before, you might find it a bit daunting, you know, because of all the rules and that. But there is plenty of groups out there. The community around, you know, the whole Warhammer community is very, very accommodating for new players. I'm fairly newish to it myself. So, yeah, it's very accommodating. They will help, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just flicking through basically these bits of lore, you know, war against chaos and stuff. So yeah, there's lots and lots of lore, which is good because obviously it immerses you into the world then, which is always a fantastic thing, makes the world come alive. So as we can see, I don't know how well you're getting this because of I mean I will keep holding it up, but yeah, the page layout is just beautiful. The picture quality is amazing. Now I will say while I'm here, this book is available in PDF form if you don't, you know, want to save yourself a bit of money. I'm not sure how expensive that is because I haven't looked. Bretonia here. So yeah, I haven't looked at how much a PDF version is, but it will be cheaper. But to me, I do like the physical copies. I mean, it's a beautiful book. Why, you know, why wouldn't you want it? You know, I'd recommend you go out and buy it. Lovely to have as a collection. So, yeah, as I said, we've all go past the lore. Let's get into some actual rules. So, yeah, here we go. The rules. Basically, we've got a nice little overview of the game, which I'll obviously share with you now. So let's just get that. So what you do is muster your forces. 1, 2, choose scenario. 3, set up the battlefield. 4, deploy armies. 5, to battle. And 6, the aftermath. So in the following pages then, that is exactly what it takes you to, because that is brief, but obviously, you know, it goes into greater depth then. It certainly goes into greater depth on everything, and it does give you nice little diagrams explaining as well, which is, you know, an absolute bonus. It's what you'd expect. It does help massively, but then it helps massively just playing the game. I mean, don't be worried about playing the game and getting the rules a bit wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a hobby. You want to have fun. As the more you play, the more familiar with the rules you get. It's, you know, it's not an issue. Do not worry about it. You don't need to worry about it to get into it. So here we have the templates of your artillery and everything. I actually got these from the old, had some left from when I used to play old fantasy many years ago. So I've got some of them. But yeah, basically, again, we've got to form in units, how to form up correctly. You know, it goes on to show you then, you know, removing your casualties. So there is a lot to take in this book. That's the thing. There is certainly a lot. Oh, there we go. Lovely picture. Love that. The Tomb Kings. But yeah, there's a lot to take in. But then, you know, take your time with the book. If you're not too confident about playing and you are fairly new, you know, get yourself a book, take your time with it, read it, reread it, you know, have a few games with people, you know, join a group. That's what I'll always say. There's plenty of groups out there. Join one of these communities. They will help you. They're very accommodating. You might even find a local group that you know, does play. It depends on your area. You know, they join up, get together every week and have a play. So yeah, basically all through this you've got all different rules here. Look, we've got strike last, stubborn, stupidity, you know, swift strike, terror, you know, all sorts of rules that you know, can bog down the game a bit, you know, give it its depth and complexity, which I actually like. A lot of players do like as well. But yeah, it might put you off if you're a new player, but don't let it. It's all about having fun. So yeah, I mean, as we can see, oh, lovely picture, I love that. Absolute lovely. So yeah, I mean, the book is absolutely fantastic. I can't recommend it enough. I really can't. It's laid out really simply. It's got lovely pictures, you know, easily explained on things. But yeah, like I said, not 20, I wish it was only 20, £42.50, you know, plus I bought the Ravening Horde's Evil Army List book, which was £30 on top. So, you know, that's £72.50 before you've bought a model, so it is worth bearing in mind. But yeah, that's the core rule book. I think it looks fantastic. You know, a great collection to go onto the shelf with all my others. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I like it. There's plenty of content there, lovely pictures, and all set out nicely. So, great job, Games Workshop. So that's what's in the core rulebook for the Old World. Said it's got a good feel to it, a good weight, plenty of depth, loads of content in there. Like I said, 352 pages or 53 pages, I think I said. Yeah, very, very high quality finish on everything, which you'd expect for the price, which is great. I'm sorry about this bit of glare. That's because of the glossy finish. You can buy it in PDF form if you don't want a hard copy, but why not treat yourself to a hard copy, because quite simply it's a beautiful book. Why wouldn't you? It'd look great on your bookshelf. But yeah, it is available in that electronic form as well, which is a great addition. Plus, which I never just mentioned, but you can see at the bottom here there's just a little a tag, like a silky tag kind of thing, a ribbon, which can mark your page as well. I do like little things like that. So obviously it's been out a couple of weeks now, the Old World. I am going to be collecting Orc and Goblin Army, so as soon as that Battalion box is out, I will certainly be getting some. Finally got hold of the core rule books, and I also have the Ravening Horde's Army List book. So I'm good and ready to go on the rules just now, assembling an army ready to play. So in the next couple of months, hopefully I'll be able to do that. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you are currently playing the Old World or planning to play. Highly recommend that you do. You know, let me know in the comments below. And as always, to help grow this Goblin army, please do like, subscribe, share this video out there, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, goodbye.